हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू यूट्यूब चैनल। आज हम पढ़िया कौन सिंपली तुगलक डायनेस्टी है आम पीजी एंट्रांस आसला 6 तारीख दिन अच्छे पीजी एंट्रांस से कौन पढ़िया तुगलक डायनेस्टी 100टी कौन देती 100टी MCQ देती जहाँकि बहुत हेल्पफुल हो पार है बिकज ऑफ पीजी एंट्रांस रे तुगलक डायनेस्टी विषय पढ़ुचे है से तुगलक डायनेस्टी आज आम आलोचना करा कौन देखा फास्ट देखिए हु आर द फाउंडर ऑफ द तुगलक डायनेस्टी कौन फाउंडर किए बोले से बोलते हमारा गियासुद्दीन तुगलक ता द्वितीय देखिए कौन दीजिए व्हाट वाज गियासुद्दीन तुगलक ओरिजिनल नेम सिंपली ओरिजिनल नेम कह दीजिए चूज गजी मलिक है सॉरी एटा कौन दीजिए वाज द फाउंडर ऑफ तुगलक डायनेस्टी बुझला व्हाट इज गियासुद्दीन तुगलक ओरिजिनल नेम कौन थिला ना गजी मलिक थिला देखा व्हिच रूलर सक्सेडिंग गियासुद्दीन तुगलक किए तक सक्सेडिंग करथिला से होचंती ऑप्शन बी हो कौन मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक को सक्सेडिंग करथिला बुझिपाछे ता देखा मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक वाज सन ऑफ से काहंगर थिला से सिंपली गियासुद्दीन तुगलकर पुत्र थिला बोली कहै हो सक्सेडिंग मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक हैला मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक के सक्सेडिंग करथिले ऑप्शन बी होची फिरोज शाह तुगलक बुझिपाछे हु सक्सेडिंग मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक कौन मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक किए सक्सेडिंग करता सोच मन रखो फिरोज शाह तुगलक सिंपल है फिरोज शाह तुगलक है ता कहते फिरोज शाह तुगलक रूल्ड फ्रॉम केबिट से कौन करथिले रूल्ड करथिले सिंपली फिरोज शाह तार ऑप्शन सी हो कौन दीजिए 1351 रु 1388 से रूल करथिले मन रखो 1351 रु 1388 What was the capital shifted by Muhammad bin Tughlaq from Delhi to दौलताबाद है What was the capital shifted है से capital shift करथिले दिल्ली टू कोठी शिफ्ट करथिले ना दौलताबाद को है Why did Muhammad bin Tughlaq shift the capital to दौलताबाद से कहीं शिफ्ट करथिले कहै सिंपली ऑप्शन बी हो कौन सेंट्रल लोकेशन बोले है The title उल्गू खान वाज यूज्ड बाय से यूज करथिले ए जो टाइटल कौन ना उल्गू खान बोली टाइटल किए यूज करथिले ऑप्शन हो सी कौन मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक सिंपली मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक एटा टाइटल यूज करथिले कौन उल्गू खान है हु वाज कंसीडर्ड द मोस्ट लर्नड सुल्तान ऑफ दिल्ली हु कंसीडर्ड द मोस्ट लर्नड सुल्तान ऑफ दिल्ली ऑप्शन सी मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक Which Tughlaq ruler introduced token currency के इंट्रोड्यूस करथिले टोकन करेंसी से ऑप्शन से मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक है माने मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक व्हाट वाज द मेटल यूज्ड फॉर टोकन करेंसी बाय मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक से ऑप्शन है कौन कॉपर सिंपली है द टोकन करेंसी इंट्रोड्यूस्ड बाय मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक फेल बिकॉज़ कौन में फेल होता ऑप्शन बी कौन है काउंटरफाइटिंग है who imposed jizya tax even on Brahmins ऑप्शन सी कौन फिरोज शाह तुगलक है जिया टैक्स इम्पोज करथिले हु इज कंसीडर्ड द मोस्ट बेनिवोलेंट रूलर ऑफ द तुगलक डायनेस्टी तो के फिरोज शाह तुगलक है द रूलर हु बिल्ट कैनल एंड प्रमोटेड एग्रीकल्चर सो के फिरोज शाह तुगलक सिंपल है ये कैनल सिस्टम एंड प्रमोटिंग एग्रीकल्चर करथिले से के फिरोज शाह तुगलक The Tughlaq ruler known for harsh punishment. Option B होगा मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक tax taxation in Dwab led to option B होगा ना famine. Who brought the Ashokan pillar from Tapra and Meerut to Delhi? Option C होगी फिरोज शाह तुगलक. Who constructed the city of Firozabad? ସେ ସେମିତି କ'ଣ ଫିରୋଜ ଶାହ ତୁଗଲକ। Which Sultan built many hospital and madrasas? ସେ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ଅପସନ୍ ସି ହେବ କ'ଣ ଫିରୋଜ ଶାହ ତୁଗଲକ simply। Which ruler attempted to annex Kashmir but failed? ସେ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି କି ଅପସନ୍ ହେବ ଫିରୋଜ ଶାହ ତୁଗଲକ। The last ruler of Tughlaq dynasty was କିଏ ଥିଲା ଲାଷ୍ଟ? ସେ ହେଉଛି ମହମ୍ମଦ ତୁଗଲକ ଥିଲେ ହେଲା। ଏମିତି କ'ଣ ଥିଲା the last ruler of the Tughlaq dynasty ଯଦି କହିବା ସେ କିଏ ଥିଲେ ନା ମହମ୍ମଦ ତୁଗଲକ ଥିଲେ ହେଲା। ମନେ ରଖିବ ମହମ୍ମଦ ତୁଗଲକ ଥିଲେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଡାଇନେଷ୍ଟି। ଫାଷ୍ଟ କିଏ ଥିଲେ ନା ଖିଆଜୁଦ୍ଦିନ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ ହେଲା। Okay, anyways. The Tughlaq dynasty came to an end with option of Timur's invasion. Who wrote Tariq Firoz Shahi? Option ବି ହେବ କ'ଣ ଜିଆଉଦ୍ଦିନ ବରାନୀ। ଜିଆଉଦ୍ଦିନ ବରାନୀ ସିମ୍ପଲି ଥିଲେ ତାରିଖ ଫିରୋଜ ସାହି। ମନେ ରଖିବ। ତାହା ମୋହାମ୍ମଦ ବିନ୍ ତୁଗଲକ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସ୍ ଏ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଫର୍ ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର କଲ୍ଡ ସେଟା କ'ଣ କୁହନ୍ତି? ଅପସନ୍ ସି ହେବ କ'ଣ ଦିୱାନୀ କୋହି। ଗୋଟେ ସେ କ'ଣ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟକୁ କ'ଣ ରଖିଥିଲେ ଯେଉଁଟା କ'ଣ ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡ୍ୟୁସ୍ କରିଥିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ। ସେ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ କେଉଁଥିପାଇଁ କାମ କରୁଥିଲେ? ଏଗ୍ରିକଲଚର ପାଇଁ। ସେଟା କ'ଣ କୁହାଯାଏ ନା ଦିୱାନୀ କୋହି। Firoz Shah Tughlaq is credited with building how many canals? Option C ହେବ 5ଟି। What was the main aim of Firoz Shah canal system? main ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ କ'ଣ ଥିଲା କହିଛି? ସେ ହେଉଛି ଅପସନ୍ ସି ହେବ କ'ଣ ଇରିଗେସନ୍ ଜଳସେଚନ କରିବା ତାଙ୍କର ମେନ୍ ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ଥିଲା। Under which rule was land revenue assessment done based on measurement? ସେ ଅପସନ୍ ସି ହେବ ମହମ୍ମଦ ବିନ୍ ତୁଗଲକ ସିମ୍ପଲି। ସେ କ'ଣ ମେଜରମେଣ୍ଟ ହିସାବରେ କ'ଣ କରୁଥିଲେ ନା ନେଉଥିଲେ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ରେଭିନ୍ୟୁ ସିମ୍ପଲି ଆସେସମେଣ୍ଟ ହେଲା। ଯେମିତି ମହମ୍ମଦ ବିନ୍ ତୁଗଲକ। The Diwan-e Khairat was established by କାହା ଦ୍ୱାରା? ଅପସନ୍ ସି ହେଉଛି ଫିରୋଜ ଶାହ ତୁଗଲକ। ଫିରୋଜ ଶାହ ତୁଗଲକ ଏଷ୍ଟାବ୍ଲିଶ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଚାରିଟି କଲ୍ଡ ଦିୱାନୀ ଖୈରତ ହେଲା। ଦିୱାନୀ ଖୈରତ ହେଲା। କୋଉଥିପାଇଁ ସେ କଥା ଏଷ୍ଟାବ୍ଲିଶ କରିଥିଲେ? ସିମ୍ପଲି ଚାରିଟି ପାଇଁ। ମନେ ରଖିବ। ଫିରୋଜ ଶାହ ତୁଗଲକ ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲଏଡ୍ as state slave option D skilled artisan. Muhammad bin Tughlaq introduction of a bronze currency was model after option B ହେବ Chinese coin. The economic policy of Muhammad bin Tughlaq best described as ଏଟା କ'ଣ ହେବ idealist and impractical. Which Tughlaq ruler distribute free land grant to noble and scholars? ଅପସନ୍ ସି ହେବ କ'ଣ ଫିରୋଜ ଶାହ ତୁଗଲକ। Which department maintained genealogy during Firoz Shahi reign? ସେ ହେଉଛି ଅପସନ୍ ଡି ହେବ କ'ଣ The coinage of Muhammad bin Tughlaq included which term? ସେ ହେଉଛି ଅପସନ୍ ସି ହେବ ଟଙ୍କା। Which ruler tried to control the price of commodity like Alauddin Khilji? Option C ହେବ none. Who tried to establish diplomatic relation with China? So option C ହେବ Muhammad bin Tughlaq simply. The administrative division under the Tughlaq was called Iqta. The noble under Tughlaq administration were paid through land assignment. Firoz Shah Tughlaq reign marked the decline of central authority. Who maintained a personal diary known as Futuhat-e-Firoz Shahi? Option B ହେଉଛି Firoz Shah Tughlaq. How did Firoz Shah handle rebellions? Option C ହେବ କ'ଣ pardon and decentralization. Tughlaq ruler followed which religion officially? Option B होची Islam. Which of the following was not a Tughlaq era administrative post? Substantive जमींदारी. Firoz Shah Tughlaq public work were funded by state treasury. One key features of Tughlaq revenue policy was option C direct assessment. Which ruler attempted to reform the revenue system in the Doab? Option B was Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Firoz Shah tried to revive which ancient practice? Option D was Ashokan edict. Firoz Shah Tughlaq built his capital at Koti. Option B was Firozabad simply. Firoz Shah Tughlaq built his capital at Firozabad simply. The house complex was developed by option B of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Ashokan pillar were re-erected in Delhi by option B of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Which historian visited India during Muhammad bin Tughlaq reign? Option B of Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta served as a Qazi under option B Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Who built the Kolta Firoz Shahi in Delhi? Option C Firoz Shah Tughlaq. What structure housed the Ashokan pillar in Firozabad? Option C Kotla. Firoz Shah established a library at Firozabad recently. Which language saw royal patronage during Tughlaq? Option B Persian. Who among the following was a poet at Tughlaq? Option B Amir Khusro ଥିଲା ଜଣେ poetry କୋଉଠି କେତେବେଳେ ନା Tughlaq ରାଜବଂଶ simply. Amir Khusro composed his work during the reign of option D Alauddin Khilji. Who introduced the architectural style of the Yapping minarets? Option C Firoz Shah. The tomb of Ghazuddin Tughlaq is located in option B Tughlaqabad. Which ruler is credited with building the Jami Masjid in Hisar? Option B Firoz Shah Tughlaq. The Tughlaq architecture used which material prominently? Option C rubberly masonry. Firoz Shah is known for promoting option B Islamic calligraphy. Tughlaq tombs are usually option B square shaped and fortified. The Tughlaq period saw the growth of option B Persian literature. Who established the city of Jaunpur? Option A Firoz Shah. The city of Tughlaqabad was built by. The city of Tughlaqabad was built by option B was Ghazuddin Tughlaq. Who was the court historian of Firoz Shah Tughlaq? Option B was Ziauddin Barani. What is the main characteristic of Tughlaq architecture? Option A simply and strong fortifications. The Ashokan pillar at Topra was brought to Delhi by option A Firoz Shah. Tughlaq tombs are mostly option C square. The major architecture contributor of Tughlaq was option C fortified city structure. What was the main reason of Muhammad bin Tughlaq failure as a ruler? Option C ambitious but impractical policy. Timur invaded India during the reign of which Tughlaq ruler? Option C Muhammad Tughlaq. In which year did Timur invited in Delhi? Choose option B होगा 1398. Timur invasion led to the end of which dynasty? Choose option B होगा Tughlaq dynasty. After Timur invasion, who became the next dynasty to rule in India in Delhi? Choose ତାଙ୍କ ପରେ ରହିଥିଲା କଣ ସାଇଦ ହେଲା କାପରେ ପରେ ନା ଆମର ତୁଗଲକ ପରେ ହେଲା ତୁଗଲକ ପରେ ସିମ୍ପଲି ଆସିଥିଲା. The last effective Tughlaq ruler was the last effective Tughlaq ଥିଲା option B ହେଉଛି ଫିରୋଜ ଶାହ ତୁଗଲକ ଥିଲା. The Tughlaq dynasty lasted approximately କେବେ? option B ହେଉଛି 11 years. The southern campaign of Muhammad bin Tughlaq failed because option B ହେଉଛି harsh climate and poor planning. Which region did Muhammad bin Tughlaq try to annex in the south? ସେଟା option C କଣ? Waranga, Telangana. Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted the capital from Delhi to କୋଉଠି ସେ କଥା ଆମେ କଥା ହଉଥିଲେ କୋଉଠି ନା ଦୌଲତାବାଦ ହେଲା. କିଏ ସେ? Muhammad bin Tughlaq simply Muhammad bin Tughlaq simply ତାଙ୍କ ଯୋଉ କଣ ଥିଲା କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ ଥିଲା ସେ ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ from ଦିଲ୍ଲୀ ଟୁ କୋଉଠି ଆଣିଥିଲେ ଦୌଲତାବାଦ simply ଆଣିଥିଲେ ମନେ ରଖିବ. The capital was later shifted back to Delhi because option C people died during migration. Who is called the Prince of Mannar in Indian history? Option C Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Which ruler of the Tughlaq dynasty is often called the Viceroy fool? So that was option D Muhammad bin Tughlaq. What was the fate of the token currency introduced by Muhammad bin Tughlaq? So option D failed due to forgery. The use of forced labor began increased during whose reign? So option C Firoz Shah Tughlaq. The Tughlaq Empire began to disintegrate after the death of option C Firoz Shah Tughlaq. The Tughlaq dynasty was part of which larger empire? So option B Delhi Sultanate. Which of these is the legacy of the Tughlaq period? So option B extensive canal network. What was the key weakness of the later Tughlaq rulers? Option C central authorities. Tughlaq dynasty declined mainly due to option C over ambitious policy and weak successor. Firoz Shah Tughlaq policy favored with group option C Wellman and Nobel. Tughlaq dynasty rule was primarily entertained to Delhi. The decline of Tughlaq led to the rise of which region kingdom? So option B Brahmins and Vijayanagar. One of the main reasons of Muhammad bin Tughlaq failure was poor economic planning. The Tughlaq dynasty ruled from the Tughlaq dynasty option C 1314-1414 ବୁଝିପାରୁଛି ବହୁତ ଗୁଡ଼ା ଭଲ ଭଲ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ସ ଥିଲା ହେଲା ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିସ୍ କର 6 ତାରିଖ ଏକ୍ଜାମ୍ ଅଛି ହେଲା ଦେଖିବା